Let's get the expert to help us with summarizing.
Summarizing what you read is a way to sift or sort through a lot of information. When you're summarizing, you want to separate the most important information from what's unimportant so you can get to the main or central idea. A good summary of a text is a shorter or shrunken down version of what you've read. Even though a summary does not have a lot of words or details, it still focuses on the big idea and is written in the reader's own words. Read the summary and notice how the words are coming from the writer and not at all from the original paragraph. That's what we mean when we say using your own words. If you are reading something that's more than 2 paragraphs long, summarize each paragraph right after you read it. Then, when you come to the end of your reading material, add up all your shorter summaries to create a longer summary that tells about everything you've read. If you can do that, then you'll be able to share your summaries with others. Who knows, maybe you'll be writing book reviews or even movie reviews on TV. If you need some expert advice on summarizing, well, I'm at your service. I'm a robot, and I'm an expert in just about everything. Give me a sec, and I'll print something out for you to work on. Okay, I'm ready now. Here's a newspaper article I saved on working dogs. The title of the article is Service Dogs. If you need some expert advice on summarizing, well, I'm at your service. I'm a robot, and I'm an expert in just about everything. Give me a sec, and I'll print something out for you to work on. Okay, I'm ready now. Here's a newspaper article I saved on working dogs. The title of the article is Service Dogs.
Many people have dogs for pets, but these days, dogs are much more than cute and obedient friends. Dogs from all around the world are trained to help people with physical disabilities. These dogs are service dogs.
This seems like a good place to stop and think about what we've read so far. So far, this paragraph has told us that dogs are more than just pets. Dogs can be trained to help people with disabilities, and dogs trained to help people are called service dogs. Seems to me that this paragraph is mostly about service dogs and what they do. A good summary of this paragraph might say something like this. Animals trained to help people with physical disabilities are called service dogs. Let's continue.
Service dogs trained to help people with visual impairments are called guide dogs. Guide dogs and their owners work closely together. For example, if the owner needs to cross the street, the guide dog will watch for traffic and lead the person safely to the other side. Dogs have a hard time telling the difference between colors, so the owner must also listen very closely to traffic sounds and talking pedestrian signals at crosswalks.
This paragraph tells about a specific kind of service dog, the guide dog. I've learned that a service dog that helps people who are visually impaired is called a guide dog. Guide dogs and their handlers work together, and they need to work together when crossing the street. The guide dog leads the handler, but the handler needs to listen for some sounds because the dog has trouble seeing colors. Good work! Take a minute to think about what you would include in a summary of this article. Then write your summary and send it to me.
Click the Power Up button to get going.
You did such a great job with writing your summary that you get to practice a little more. Have fun!
Here is a paragraph that was in a magazine article about how technology is changing our everyday world. Select the best summary of the paragraph below. Good choice. The best summary is, Cass tells us about one kind of technology that has changed quickly. Here is another paragraph about how technology is changing our everyday world. Select the best summary of the paragraph below. The best summary is, Tony thinks rapid changes may be good for some people and not good for others. Try this one. Select the best summary of the paragraph below. Right. The best summary is, IG is not pleased with how technology has changed telephones.
Great! Another job well done.